Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. My name is Bob. I'll be your dungeon master for tonight's game of Against the Giants. We got Chris, Dasha, Jeff, Nate, Tim, and John ready to play. How we doing, everybody?
Doing well.
Great.
Doing
Happy
good.
to be here.
Excited.
Excellent.
Nice. So, how's I don't know. I guess I should only speak for myself. The Lenten season. Remember we talked about this a few weeks ago. I haven't touched a drop of soda, and oh, do I want some? But I'm sticking with water here. Okay, got my water. What are we all drinking tonight? We have? I feel like I always have tea or like sometimes, water, lemon water, something like that. What do we got tonight?
I also have water, but with half of an emergency packet in
Oh.
it. So it's like a lightly orange, just for some extra vitamin C. Because it's that time when sickness is upon us also.
So it's not rust. in the
No,
water.
not
No,
rust.
no,
That's
definitely not.
I'm
And
a
Tim,
victim
you were
of the sickness, so I got the orange Gatorade, the best flavor of Gatorade.
wow. The best orange?
Orange is the best if you're
Green.
sick by far.
Mm.
Green.
Is it more vitamin C if you get the orange colored one?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's all placebo effect, but it works for me. You know, I never drink dark blue or light blue Nice Try Officer or that disgusting yellow green. That's all the lemon lime. Ugh.
See, that's my favorite. Yellow.
Yeah, you see you're wrong,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
Yellow. Yeah. I don't know. I just something about the yellow it doesn't taste like lemon to me. It's just like, I don't know, restorative. Similar reason why you probably like the orange. Just it's the thing that you drank when you were sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Tastes light green.
Yeah. What about you? John? What do you got over there?
I had it in the freezer because I just bought it today and it's still not exactly fully cold, but I was very happy to find a Bottle Logic triple IPA out of Anaheim, one of my favorite breweries. It's about 6 days old and it was only $20, so it's like real cheap. So I'm drinking a 9% beer. So expect Sasori to be real dumb tonight.
Okay. I always do. I always do.
But $20 for a 6-pack, right?
Yeah, or a 4-pack of 16 ounces. It's the same
Okay,
Gotcha.
volume.
but not $20 for a can of beer. Okay.
No,
No,
I haven't
that'd
done
be-
that in a little while.
That'd be
Oh, but-
outrageous.
It's a special occasion. We're on the channel.
That's
Yeah.
right. Nate, what do you
Okay.
got?
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Zero Gravity's Conehead,
Nice.
a classic IPA, delightful beer.
Very nice. We've talked about this before. I'm not a big drinker. I don't really like the taste of beer, especially. But I know, it's a whole industry. People are very into it. IPAs are very
for sure.
popular now. I've heard on the internets that people like that stuff. So
I had to grow out the beard before I could really talk about IPAs with expertise, but yeah,
exactly.
No.
What about you, Chris?
Nothing.
No almonds?
You're
Go
gonna be
get some.
parched.
Go get some almond milk.
I'm gonna. Well, I guess I could drink some of my cheese
No.
dip.
That'll cure
sounds
whatever you
wonderful.
got. You know? Yeah.
Take a big slug of that.
Big gulp
Oh
of
my gosh.
salsa con queso.
Interesting.
And you have salty chips and queso and no
drink?
drink. You're
Believe me, I wish I had some scotch, but I've been a good boy. Last week I had a very good physical. My blood work looks A-okay.
That's great.
My numbers are all where they belong. So my doctor was like, all right. So I'm being a good boy.
There's this thing you can drink, Chris, that's like not bad for you. I think it's called waiter.
Waiter.
It's the pronunciation is always it's struggling.
I have
for
some
me.
right here.
Oh, no,
It's
no.
delicious.
John, that 9%'s already getting to you.
Charades. Okay, charades.
Oh.
One word.
Movie?
Movie.
Bob, we can't hear you if you're talking. I don't know.
One word.
Gone,
All right.
lost.
No one can hear us
I don't know.
anyway. I think it might have the in front of it, but does anyone know what I was going for?
Oh gosh.
I got nothing.
Departed.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Bob.
Hey, we can hear
Wait
you,
a
Bob.
minute. Okay.
And
There we
chat
go.
can hear too.
Yep, it all came back. I just ended up unplugging the whole sound system thing that I have here. I think I don't know. We were having. It's funny. I was telling this to the group right as we came on here because when I heard them speaking and they couldn't hear me, my mic seemed like it was on. All the volume knobs and all the levels and everything looked good, and I still wasn't hearing them. So I just kind of restarted that system, and it just seemed to do it again when we were streaming. So. It's going to be great. I'm sure it's going to be a great stream, and we'll all be able to hear about it long time from now. So,
I am so sad that y'all missed how wonderful our side stream was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just had our own
sorry.
little party over here.
Yeah,
It was a
Sasori
great
took over.
estuary.
Yep, we had some good fun.
yeah.
We had talk about we did charades.
I don't know what caused that, so I say we just jump in and play. Jeff, nobody needs to know what you're drinking tonight, so
That is exactly what I said.
there we
Yeah.
go. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, so good. I'm glad we're all have something relatively healthy or healthy for our minds tonight while we play this game, because this one's gonna be a
Or
doozy.
gooey.
It's gonna be something that we all probably regret later. So let's jump in and play some D&D. Ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right, excellent. I do have a quick little recap that I want to read through, and then we'll actually dive into the game itself. But yeah, it's been a bumpy road here at the Keep, surprisingly. Erik Lavernus found himself in quite a crisis while walking with Eris to check in on the growing refugee problem here at the Keep. His carefully maintained disguise, that of the artist formerly known as Prince, the magic that conceals his true tiefling nature, is beginning to fail. Slipping away unnoticed, he made for Darius's apothecary, only to discover it's been commandeered for refugee housing. Supplies were low, shelves were empty. Darius eventually found him there, and after a private conversation, prepared a specialized tincture that he has made for him, seemingly many times at this point. But the apothecary's stores were depleted, so they need supplies. Key ingredients, most notably ash tree sap, is hard to come by in these parts. But don't worry, everyone. A shipment is expected. Could be here any day. If the caravan gets here soon, perhaps you would have the tincture that you need to go on this grand adventure. Elsewhere, the party waited their next moves. Barak lent his assistant to the overwhelmed greased goat. Bumbo Wickman kind of filled you in on what's going on his end. Both food and morale are running thin at the greased goat. Heironimous presented his findings on giant hierarchies and their alarming coordination. Sasori and Skeggi surveyed guard patterns throughout the keep. They were determined to keep anybody from leaving this place. Scaling the walls, trying to slip away unnoticed would be difficult at best. Patrols seem to be everywhere. Eyes are everywhere. Attention also has been turned to the newest companion of the Char Coalition. Eris appears to be a devotee of Noctis, the god of the moon. Barak and Sasori, in very awkward fashion, witnessed her praying alone atop the rooftop, gesturing towards the moonlight. She carried a wrapped bundle of some sort of object, but it was hard to determine, and its purpose was unclear. Sasori was able to observe, but could not discern what she was holding. Days passed under the tension of the reconciliation of light. Once this celebration started, the keep attempted to celebrate the hero's return with poetry, feats of strength, and a festivity meant to lift weary spirits. And it seemed to be working for a little bit, but as night culminated in the atonement ceremony at the Chai Chapel, there, urged by Sir Glender, Briseis confessed her hidden lineage and revealed herself as a sun-kissed. Barak recalled this from scripture. citing that children of Hyperius and mortal blood are called sun-kissed in the religion of Hyperius. As her cloak fell and the brazier flames bent towards her, she siphoned the light. Her skin blazed with a radiant light, pure and searing, and panic started to ripple through the crowd. And I think this is where we left off. So I think now, in the wake of this revelation, and as the cameras would zoom in, we're going to zoom in a little off-center to Eris's apartment. Eris, are you ready to do this?
Yes, always.
All right. Here we go. And with all the audio troubles, let me know if you hear music, everybody out in the YouTube chat. So the scene opens, the camera on you. You have a set of shears in your right hand, and a razor, and a bowl of lather sitting on the table in front of you. Mohag seated in a small chair. You've wrapped him with some sort of a towel or cloak or something like that. And he's instructing you right now how to cut his new style. You know, cut this, trim that, shave right here. And you begin. He sits there quietly, waiting for you to get started. What do you do?
I'll make sure the blade is sharp so I don't cut him with a dull blade. I make sure everything is in proper order. She's very carefully and methodically preparing her tools. And as she's doing that, she'll say, Mohag, are you sure you want me to do this? I'm sure there's a more qualified person out there. It's not that I've never given someone a haircut, but back in my monastery, we kept things pretty plain and simple, and it sounds like you might be wanting something elaborate?
I mean, it's not that complicated. Like I said, a cut here, a snip there, shave here. You know, nothing crazy. Do your best, he says. I won't mind. I've had my hair styled many ways.
Well, you're very brave and adventurous, and thank you for trusting me with this. I will do my best.
So you grew up in a monastery, huh? As you start to, like, snip and trim.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Your whole life? How long were you there?
I was very young when I was brought to the monastery. I don't remember.
So what was it like growing up in that place? Not as bad as an orphanage or something, right?
No, it was, as I said, a simple life. Very quiet, calm. We didn't have much of anything, but we had enough that we were always fed, dry, safe, warm, and comfortable. And I never lacked for anything. Not an extravagant lifestyle, but it was a good childhood.
So what happened to your parents?
She'll pause for quite a long time, and then she'll say, I don't know.
Don't know. And he maybe realizes that was a bit insensitive. And then he's, well, you know, parents, you know. Can't live with them, can't live without them.
I suppose. I was young when I came to the monastery, as I said. Don't know what happened to them. But the adults that raised me in the monastery were like parents to me, and they were very kind. Strict, but kind.
That's nice. That's nice. And he sees the hair falling now in front of his face. He's just looking out kind of at the window.
She'll ask,
cat. I just want to know, is the cat there, Chris? Would you have taken him? You wouldn't have taken him to the church, would you? Or maybe you would. I don't know.
He stays with me. He rides in his little pouch I fashioned for him.
Okay. So then there's no cat rubbing up against his leg, but he will note that, man, the cat just pees everywhere. He looks out at the apartment.
yes, I'll try to clean up as much as I can. I don't want to be rude to Heironimous, but I will try to maybe gently imply that maybe he should train the cat or find some, maybe a little box of sand so the cat can do its business, not all over the floor.
Yeah, well, I can repay you. I can clean up that mess later, you know, after you're doing this for me, so, you know, points to his head.
That would be very kind, Mohag. Why don't we do it together?
There we go. That
Go
sounds
quicker
good.
that way.
And he
I should
says,
go back to cutting
you got
his
a mirror?
hair.
Where's the mirror? Where's the mirror?
I don't have one.
Oh, hold on. In my bag.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
She'll look through the bag.
Yeah, you grab the bag, sure. You find a little small hand mirror. Bring
Mm-hmm.
it to him. He looks, he says, yeah, that's about the right length. He says, all right, now the sides. Go ahead.
Okay. How do you want them?
As close to the skin as you can get.
Okay. I'll do my best.
You continue doing that.
Mhm.
And he says, you know, I was about 10 when my mother died.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Mohag. Do
Yep.
you remember her well?
Oh, I do. Yeah, she was a great woman. Fever took her in less than a week.
I'm so sorry. And your father?
Never really knew him, but from what I've heard, not a great guy.
I see. So your mother raised you by herself?
Yeah, she was great. Extraordinary, actually. Not the kind of person that you might hear in a song or one of Erik's poems, but steady. Kind in small ways, you know.
Yes, I do know. What was her occupation? How did she support you both?
Well, we had a farm, but it wasn't much. It was pretty, it was like you, pretty honest living. We didn't have much, but she used to do my hair. In fact, when I was really little, I didn't want to cut it at all. Grew it super long, way longer than most boys.
I see. And was there a reason you refused to cut your hair?
I don't know, just thought it was cool. She would style it different ways. Every month we do something different, braids, ties. One time she even wove some twine through it. We couldn't afford a ribbon or anything like that, but she made this really cool design into the braid with it. And he smiles. You could maybe even just get the side of his face, to see the curl up on his lips. And he goes, yeah, one time she made a fierce braid, and I was chasing all the chickens around with my hatchet. I upgraded. He points to his great axe in the corner of the room.
I've been training since a young age, I see.
Yeah. He reaches up, kind of absently feels like where the hair used to be, feeling like the length of your work. And he's like, yeah, perfect, excellent, excellent. She used to say that some people would style themselves with clothes or jewelry or something like that. Maybe even paint their face up. But, your hair, she would always say, that's you. You grow it, you carry it, you decide what it is.
I like that way of thinking. Thank you for sharing that with me, Mohag.
Yeah,
What
and he
made you-
smiles
what
to
made you-
himself.
What made you cut it in the end?
Well, when she died, I cut it all off. I thought it was, easier that way, cleaner. It was like the strong thing to do, but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. A couple of years back before I came to the keep, I grew it pretty long, but, it's a reminder of her. I've shaped it a few different ways, but I think this is the one that's really speaking to me right now.
Well, I hope I did it justice, and I hope it helps you honor her memory.
Let me see.
I will show him in the mirror.
You give him the mirror. He holds it up, squints his eyes at it, looks at. Oh, it's perfect, he says. He says, have you ever seen this haircut before?
I can't say I have. As I mentioned at the monastery, it was quite simple. Kind of like you, either, most boys cut it off just so it wasn't in their face. Some did a bowl cut just because it was easiest. The girls just braided their hair, and she'll gesture to her own hair that's just like a simple braid down her back.
Yeah.
I've never seen this one before.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm going to coin it. Let's see. Let's call it the Mo Hawk. There we go. like mohag,
Ah,
but it's like fierce, like a hawk's wing.
that's a very interesting idea. I think
I'm pretty sure this is a new invention in hairstyling.
I can't say I've ever seen it before, so you might be right.
Me either. Mm-mm.
Well, I'm glad you like it, and I hope the rest of the group likes it.
And you stand back, the camera like opens up so you can see both of you now. And you shaved his sides of his head right to the skin, and you've trimmed the hair on top that was flowing into the mullet, but now it is just one long, floppy mohawk. He likes it.
Amazing.
He loves it.
I'm so happy I could do this for him.
And just then, screams come from the window. You look outside. He rushes to the window as well, throws off the cloak, and you can see there's panic down below. People running through the streets away from the Chai Chapel.
As I see this, I will shake my head. I knew something would happen.
What do you think happened?
Dum dum dum.
No good things can happen in a temple of Hyperius with followers as extremist as these.
Well, I mean, I never knew Barak to be some extremist. He's pretty level-headed.
I will admit he has subverted my expectations a little bit. What I know of followers of his god is not what he has turned out to be, though I haven't spent enough time with him to fully open up, and maybe I should be more open-minded. However, you haven't seen what I've seen that's been happening in the keep since you all were gone for a year. The changes that have happened, I understand before the temple was more open, more welcoming, maybe leaning more towards the Chai philosophy. Since the new acolytes have taken over, it's taken a turn, and I don't trust the people there. And I worry for what may have happened in the temple now, and for our friends.
Well, let's
Even
get
for
down there
Barak.
and see what's going on, because I don't want to just stay here and wait for it to come to us.
Yes, let's go. She'll grab her quarterstaff on the way out and run out the door.
He'll grab
Okay.
his axe and his pack and head out following your lead. To get down to the streets, and there's more and more people now filing into the apartment area of the keep. You follow the opposite direction of the crowd, and it takes you to the chapel. There's still a very large contingent inside the chapel at this point. But you get to the get to the entranceway, and the doors, the double doors there are flung wide open. You see a massive crowd gathering around the altar. There's the heroes of the Borderlands. They seem to have surrounded what looks like someone who's fallen at the front of the chapel. I'll let everybody now chime in. Briseis is on the floor. She's like unconscious, basically, but resting, sleeping. And Glendor is there holding her, kind of maybe making sure that she, her vital signs are good. And he'll look to Barak and the rest of you and say, "She just needs rest. She'll be okay."
I'd run up to her side and kind of, feel, I don't know if I'd feel for a pulse or, warmth if she feels like she's breathing. And, say, are you okay, Briseis? Kind of ignoring Glendor. I'm a little confused right now.
Sure. It's pretty obvious she's okay. When you even
great.
mention something to her or tap her, she'll maybe even mumble like she's in her sleep speaking.
Mhm.
Unintelligible words. You can't really make out what it is, but...
Can I help take her where she needs to rest?
Good idea, he says. He says, "Take her to her chambers." And he points towards your old chambers.
Okay. Yeah, I'll gently pick her up, keep the robe over her, and walk back there.
Yeah, keep that robe covered. Very important. Yeah. All right, so you carry her over towards her room. The rest of you, what's your reaction? I know Sasori and Erik, if I'm not mistaken, are in the back. Heironimous and Skeggi, you two had a front row seat to this, so we'll start with the front row. What is your reaction and the aftermath here?
I'm taking it in. I mean, this is human silliness. I don't know. I don't know if this is normal or strange or what. I mean, it's
It's not normal for you,
every
that's
year.
for sure.
Yeah. These people are weird.
Mm-hmm. Chris, what's Heironimous doing?
I'm gonna get up and actually move over to like the side of the room up against the wall and start looking for if I can sense anything that might be about to happen. Remembering the chaos demons that spawned a couple
Right,
years
yeah.
ago.
If
Sure.
anything, I'm paying attention to Voss and Glendor and just seeing what they're doing,
Sure.
who they seem to be looking to or at.
Yeah.
Are they taking commands, giving commands?
You'll hear there's going to
they
be a conversation.
calm? Are
This
they
is just
excited?
the immediate reaction, so yeah,
Okay.
it's totally fine.
That's where my attention is on the
leaders.
people. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And Chris, you run to the side, maybe kind of try to get your back up against the wall so you have view of the entire church.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What about the back row people? We got Tim, what's Erik, and John, then what's Sasori doing?
Erik is when it initially happens, he is surprised because this is not something we see every day. But after the initial shock, wants to keep an eye on Barak because this is Barak's god, and if Barak's not reacting, I'm not reacting. But if Barak's like, "Ooh, this is bad," then I also need to react.
Sure. So you follow Barak, with your eyes. You follow him as he lifts
Yeah.
up Briseis and walks towards the back of the church, and will go towards his quarters that he used to have.
Yes.
He'll leave the room.
Who did you say checked on Briseis first?
Barak.
You said in
Oh, Glendor. Glendor was the
Glendor,
first person
okay.
to be rush over to her, but Barak was
okay.
right behind. Yeah. John, what about you? What's Sasori doing?
Yeah, similar experience of like really confused. I put my hand on my sword, but then I saw Barak wasn't ready to fight, so I didn't fight, and I'm kind of just looking out at the crowd. I think my hand is still on my sword, but it's in the hilt.
If
in
you
the
look out at
sheath.
the crowd, you'll see that Mohag and Eris just got to the entryway. They're maybe 10 feet from you. There's a crowd of people between you and them, but you see them through the crowd.
I'm just kind of observing and seeing whether or not fighting is necessary here. I feel like Barak didn't ask for help, so I'm gonna let him do his thing, especially seeing that maybe Erik was heading towards him. But I'm just like, something's wrong, and I'm kind of maybe staring at Glendor, because I do not trust him.
Sure.
Bob,
So you keep an eye on the crowd and the people here. Tim, go ahead.
This crowd, is this like when you mentioned from Eris's perspective with Moag, like it was a disruption? Is this like a crowd like pressing into the church to see what's happening, or is it like a crowd pressing out of the church like, oh my god, get out of here, this is a tragedy?
It's a mix. So I mentioned to Eris that she saw a crowd coming from the church away from it.
Yeah.
And these are the people that you would probably assume, are the refugees, people who are maybe a little weary of magic in general.
Sure.
But the devout Hyperius followers, or even just religious followers, if they were original, churchgoers of Chai, if they're just religious, they seem to be staying and they're watching. They are praying. Some of them are just like on their knees in the pews. So that's the general vibe inside the church. But outside, people are just like, I'm getting out of here.
Got it. So I'm getting like a half like revivalist Baptist vibes, and half like people are like, this is crazy, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but nobody's fighting, and certainly nobody is in any immediate danger. Like that's clear. Briseis seems to be, like you said, under control. Like she's alive. She's fine. She's just resting. Barak, you can. I don't know if you want to do something while you're privately taking her behind the scenes, but if you
can she talk, or I'll ask her. Briseis, how are you feeling?
So you get into the chamber, you place her on the bed or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would definitely set her down. Kind of maybe get on my knees next to her. Eric's a little lost in this moment, but yeah, he wants to make sure. I think she's okay. Firstly,
Sure.
so yeah, he'll ask her if she, how she's feeling.
Yeah. You kind of shake her gently,
Sure.
try to wake her. And she'll kind of just whisper, Eric, is that you?
Sorry, she said Erik.
Barak.
Barak. Oh goodness gracious me!
I
was
also
like,
heard
"Whoa."
Erik, and I was like, "Oh God, no!"
Sorry. Yep. Nope. That was bound to happen.
Oh. Eric, thank
Yes.
goodness you're here, Eric.
This is the twist I never saw coming.
That's the twist. He
sorry,
did live here. He did live here for, what was it, a few months before the In Search of the Unknown with Darius? I mean, he could have...
A little fling. Alrighty. No. Yes, Briseis.
He's a tricky god.
I'm so proud of you. Are you okay?
I think so. My head hurts. It's spinning.
Of course. I can't imagine. How did Sir Glendor do this to you? How did he draw this out?
She sits up a little bit and she goes, he didn't do it. It was me.
Of course.
You've heard of the tale of the sun-kissed, have you not?
I have. Did you know your parents? I don't know if we ever, if I ever asked her that before.
I did. I... Two loving parents. And as an adult, I was sent to live, or as a teenager, I was sent to live in a church, a temple of Hyperius, and seeing that all the death and the undead toll that it's been taking in the south, I came here to escape it.
How did
years
you
back.
know that this was in you?
I always knew, I think.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
It's not so easy to show this side of me. I don't know how people react.
Well, I'm here.
Well, you weren't, she says. You were gone.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I thought you disappeared. I thought you fled.
Fled? No, but you're right. I did leave my post here. I was called to other things, and I made a decision. Sorry I left you behind. The rest as well.
I'm just tired, she says. I
I'll let
was
you rest.
overwhelmed. Thank you.
Of course.
And Glendor is a good man, she says. This wasn't his fault.
Of course. Yeah, Barak will let her rest to make sure she has whatever blankets, so a glass of water. And yeah, he'll head back out. Very confused.
Yep. So you start heading back out. While you're in there having this conversation, Skeggi, you overhear a terse conversation with Glendor and Voss. Now they're not hiding this. This is out in the open. Anybody that's kind of here can see it. You just happen to be in the front row, so you can hear very well. People in the back row, you'd see them talking, but because of the prayer that's going on and the general mumbling of people in the chapel, some people are like Eris and Mohag are just wondering what's going on. They weren't here for the ceremony, but they heard commotion that came, so there's a lot of noise in the back of the church. But definitely, Skeggi, you can hear this. And Glendor says, "This is a sign, an omen," he says. "Do you understand? This is the time to strike." And Voss says, "You are out of line. People here are frightened. Look, most everyone has left, and the onlookers outside are curious. This was supposed to be a day to encourage people. You frighten them." He looks around to see if anybody will agree with him, but the people that are surrounding Glendor are praying. But he'll look to Skeggi. "Skeggi, come here. You're worldly. You come from a distant land. This is not natural. This is sorcery.
I've heard vague myths of the sun-kissed of Hyperius, but I know nothing about them. If this is what this woman is, I don't have enough knowledge to offer an opinion about this.
Well, next you'll tell me that devils are walking in disguise around the keep.
I have no idea of that either.
Well,
Roll for deception.
no, that's good.
Is that a devil?
It's all
Just
good. Yeah, he's
devilishly
not
handsome. I'll tell you what.
devilishly handsome.
I don't
Yes.
think of him that way.
I like that. Devilishly handsome. Yes. He
You know, that rake.
he goes, "All right, everyone. The celebration is over. You've had your omen, or sign of good faith. It is time to go." And he starts ordering the guards. He tells the guards to bring more, to clear the streets. Everyone needs to go indoors. It is time for celebration to end.
Question: is it
Yeah.
normal? Like when we were last in the keep, was it normal for the religious order to be giving the guards orders? Or
No, this
like,
is Voss. This is Voss,
Oh, okay.
the Castellan. Yeah.
Got it.
No,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
Castellan's a little more high-strung. Glendor's kind of chill right now. He's
Yeah.
just taking it all in. In fact,
They
he's
don't
just
keep
kind of
us.
marveling at his own design here. He was like, this worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Let's see here. John, Sasori, you see Eris and Mohag. Mohag will flag you down. Hey! What the heck's going on here?
There was some crazy thing going on, and there was a naked lady, and it's not like that.
Oh,
And
we missed it.
It's not like that.
Oh.
And Barak is in the back with the naked lady.
What?
It's not like that. It's not like that.
Oh.
And now Voss is asking everyone to leave, and
And John,
something
it-
bad happened.
you can't help but notice he's got a new haircut.
And I look up and I rub his head. What do I feel when I rub it? I definitely rub the shaved parts.
You rub the shaved parts, it's smooth, right to the dome.
Weirdo.
He's like, you like it? He's like, the hair just goes right down the middle. I call it a mohawk. What do you think?
Did you get into a fight with a lawnmower or a goat?
I did it actually.
Ah. Did you do it with sunglasses on? You missed a part right in the middle.
No,
And I
that was
know-
very intentionally left there. That is what Mohag asked me for.
As I say that, before I even let you finish, Eris, I wink at you, and I kind of hit Mohag in the ribs, and I go, "Well, I guess it's your best one yet."
I knew you'd love it.
Oh,
See, I told you. Me and him, we're close.
he seems like a good friend.
And I said, Mohag, you need to go and find out what is happening with the naked lady and Barak. Up front. Go figure
Right
it out.
on it, he says as he pushes through the crowd towards the
And then when
the,
Eris and I are alone,
back of the church.
I say to her, I do not know who to trust. Glendor and Voss are both very fishy. And I don't think they had tuna for lunch.
I don't think they had tuna for lunch either. Sasori, I agree with your intuition. I think with Voss, it's not that he's untrustworthy. I think he doesn't know how to handle what's going on. I think he's in too deep waters and doesn't know how to swim out. But Glendor, on the other hand, I have my own reasons, but I cannot trust him, and I will let you make up your own mind. I don't want to influence you. You should think through your own actions carefully and have good reason, but I have a hard time being here and following his orders.
Okay, hi. Eris, my name's Sasori. Thinking through my actions is not what I do. I want to go up and stab Glendor in the face.
Oh, I would caution against that. Perhaps, maybe, a more subtle approach. But I won't try to tell you what to do.
Stab from behind.
The kidneys.
I fear
No.
if you try to harm him in that way, the retribution, not just from those at the keep in charge, but from his many religious devotees and acolytes, would be swift and terrible.
Yeah, and at this, actually, guards start to press towards the back. They're motioning people out of the church. Many people are now filtering out, and a guard comes up to you and says, "Move along. Let's go. Back to your homes."
Oh, I'm gonna stand right up in this guard's face. I'm gonna get up as tall as I possibly can.
Okay. Orders of the castle, and he says,
Well, what are
"Just
you-
doing my job." Oh, he froze. I think John froze.
Oh dear.
We'll
Oh,
come back.
no.
We'll come back to him in a second. But Nate, you open the door, and Mohag is there trying to figure out where the handle is, and he's, "Oh, hey,
My God, it's a really great haircut, Mohag.
oh, thank you. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a good one. Yeah, I had this one cooking for a long time."
I like it. If I had to fight you, it would inspire fear in me.
Does anybody in there need help?
No. But Briseis, you met her before, back when, she was, a disciple of mine. She just needs rest after she turned into a
Oh.
sun-kissed Mohag.
I do not know what that means, but it is Briseis.
Yes.
Oh, never mind, he says, and then he turns around and starts walking away.
Awesome. I can't
Great.
wait to hear what Mohag thinks.
So you get
Barrick says
ushered
that
to
to
the
himself.
front. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's getting pushed out of the church by the guards, and more guards are coming. And you get to the back. John, you're here now. You see Sasori arguing, back talking to the guard. All of you are now clustered close enough to reach each other.
I got to heard you the whole time. Continue my back talk.
You're in the middle of your back talk, and everybody's now gotten to the door. They see you. They're within 10 feet. Everybody's within 10 feet of somebody here at this point.
I basically would like to stealth check to take off the belt of this guard so his pants fall on the ground.
Well, that's not stealth.
Sleight of hand.
That'd be sleight of hand. But I gotta be honest with you, I don't think that's gonna work. He's literally talking to you, so
Yeah, well,
you could-
anything. I want to embarrass this little pissant for trying to have a conversation with me who has no idea who we are, and I'm very
Okay.
upset with
okay.
him.
I'm gonna say though that the DC will be pretty challenging for this one because he's talking to you. So if you went to reach for his belt, maybe at a time where maybe a bigger crowd pushes by and he gets distracted, he turns his head. Go ahead, give me a sleight of hand.
I can't do oh my God, look over there.
Probably not, but he might just get distracted at some point where somebody in the crowd bumps into him and he turns just for a split second, and then you can roll.
Well, 13's probably not going to cut it based off what you said.
And he says, "Keep your hands to yourself as you reach for his, waist area."
His codpiece, his
His-
belt.
Can I step up behind the guard and say, Sasori, friend, I know we've been pent up here for a while, but we are about to leave the keep and hunt giants. Keep that blade ready for giants.
I was thinking I would sharpen it on this giant. Yes.
He says, "We know a
Eric.
giant named Not, don't we?"
And I will
Mohag
just
says.
I put my head down and kind of look at Eris and say, I am very sorry, but these people do not know who they are. They are in our way and making trouble every day.
All right.
She'll
Can I just tell the guard, like,
nod.
hey, we're on our way. We'll be on our way in a moment. Usher.
It belongs to you then, the guard says to the group.
Great.
All right. At this point, you head out of the church. You're in the streets. Everybody's being told to go to their homes. There are many guards throughout especially the outer bailey. They're picking up most of the work here. But the inner bailey guards that are patrolling are pushing people towards not physically, but ushering people to their homes. And it's like a lights out at this point. So we can head back to the apartment. If everybody's, if you want, you can discuss the fallout here. I know some of you saw different things, so I wanted to give you a quick moment to fill each other in. And if you want to just say what you saw, that'd be good. Does anybody?
I would tell everybody essentially what happened with me and what Perseus and I talked about. And I would kind of just end with, I guess she always knew, but she never mentioned anything to me. And I still don't understand this. And I know some of you are skeptical, but she stands by that Glendor is a good man. As you can imagine, I'm a bit lost myself right now, but I guess I will see how this plays out.
Do you believe her?
I don't have a reason not to yet. Even though I haven't agreed with everything I've seen since I've come back.
I have not seen anything from either of us nor Glendor that suggests they're anything other than incompetent.
That may be. I won't dispute that.
I have no evidence that they're evil.
That's where I am.
I think they're a pair of fools.
At some point, incompetence becomes like downright malicious, though.
Yeah, they're clearly very stupid. Sasori says in Skeggi's voice.
And
that's what I said. In any case, we should make our plans to head out and find these giants.
We should
get
out of here.
Should we rob everything they have valuable? Because screw them.
You know, before we make plans so hastily, do we know when there's a merchant coming in who might have more information?
You know, when I was at the Grease Goat, they are really hurting for food and supplies here. Maybe we could help
sure this
them.
merchant gets here. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we could go down the road towards where the merchant would be coming up.
What if the merchant gets attacked like all the other merchants? We could go and take what we want and leave all the food that the greased goat and what other goat food they have. Greased goat, dried goat, sauced goat. But we take all the good stuff and leave all the goat stuff for the others.
Sure. Yep. We can do that. Skeggi, yes, that's probably a good idea. What do you all think?
I'm ready to leave at a moment's notice.
Just to be able to speak to
What
that
time
merchant,
is it?
Given the option.
Time of day?
probably like just after maybe 8.
At
It's
night or in the morning?
Evening.
Evening.
Mhm.
Okay. I think we should leave at sunup. And what direction we go, I don't know. I think, going down. Have we heard anything that told us one direction is more likely than another to look for the giants in, other than the fact that caravans are not arriving?
North is where they're going.
Okay, but the caravans will be coming from the south.
Mhm.
Do we think there are giants in all directions? Have we seen any giants lately, or not in a couple of months?
We said it was
You've
happening. It was
been-
like a global giant problem. So like the giants could theoretically be anywhere.
You've
But
been
they
told
haven't been
by
attacked
Glendor, just so information is all clear. You were told by Glendor at the meeting that there is giant patrols around the area, and that they have been, and they've been actually attacking the caravans to the south, so they're there at least. You knew that there was an outpost by Quascatin. You've heard that they rallied from some of the creatures from the Caves of Chaos. So, like, all the way to the east, there's them at least, and in the Whispering Woods. So, yeah, it seems like they're all around you in ways. Mm-hmm.
The orcs.
But we were told. Sorry,
ahead.
Jeff. We were told from the north in the old. I put the other map back up, but like that's where we're thinking we should head next, right? That was the idea
Yeah.
of like.
That's where
That's
the
where
giants
World
seem
Tree
to be
seems to be.
centralizing, but they have small little patrols that have, like the one you saw. There was one by Quascatin. It's, they're not armies. They're just, harassing the caravans, the keep, things like that.
But if the giants are generally moving north, the ones that are north of here don't seem like they're the ones that are threatening the keep anymore. It's the giants that are still to the south, moving north, are the ones that are causing a problem for the keep and the people who are currently starving.
The giants have so this again, you probably wouldn't know as much of it, so it can be cleared up. Somebody can explain this, maybe Eris. But the giants about a year ago, more than a year ago, started to move north. They've already moved north, if that makes sense. So the giants on Vartim and Ilmith have all kind of congregated in old Ilmith, and they have sent parties to raid and harass. Yeah.
Okay. They're sending parties from the
Mhm.
north
Correct.
to harass
That's their
the
main staging point.
human civilizations in the south.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's the place
see.
to be, as far as I'm concerned. Also, are we allowed to leave? Are we under the impression that now that the stupid festival is over, we can? Excuse me.
Glendor announced that they were sending the heroes of the keep out. I'm leaving tomorrow,
Yeah.
I think we can leave now. We're
and
allowed.
I'm using that authority to do so. Like, by the power of Glendor, we are to leave the keep today.
By the power of Glendor.
I mean,
That's what I was
if it
thinking.
comes down to some guard that Sasori wants to kill, I'm going to try to get by with words.
Can we milk the keep for some supplies? We have nothing from them right now.
They agreed to give you supplies. Remember, last
Yeah.
episode they agreed.
But real stuff, not like freaking meat and water.
What do you
What do you want?
I
Yeah,
don't know, weapons.
they said that.
a magical item or
Glendor, I need a +3 mace.
So magical items are hard to come by, but they have plenty of I think they words were like, whatever you need, we will outfit you with it, so you can,
Okay.
complete this task. Yeah.
So maybe more it's a DM question. What is whatever we need? And I'm good. I'm not talking about myself in this case.
Yeah. So most common weapons in the player's handbook we said were fine, and even like the equipment section, I said if it seems like it's that pretty valuable, ask me first. If they have it, they'll give it to you. Yeah. They're not trying to nickel and dime you, but they just may not have access to some of the things. Like, they're not going to have potions of alchemist fire, because that's such a unique item.
But some potions of healing and spider climb and a couple of those things maybe.
They're not going to have that.
They don't have spider climb, that's for sure, but but maybe they'll have some potions of healing. But remember, the apothecary has been gone for a long time, so lots of the other, vials of acid or things like that wouldn't be available.
Perhaps another reason to ensure the supplies get here before we head north.
I like it.
I'm absolutely hellbent on talking to that caravan.
I'm really hopeful
Wait,
that we
did
get
Erik
to
say that?
Eric is hellbent on speaking to that caravan.
Eric's here?
I just mean, did you say, I'm hellbent on speaking to that caravan?
Yes.
Yes.
You-
Yes.
Sweet.
I would like to speak to that caravan.
I'm super curious.
I hope that they're overturned in the exact same place. Sorry, Bob, I'm not about where we started this first campaign all so long ago.
So are we
Mohags.
going north or are we going south?
South for the caravan.
Okay.
John,
That's
this
what
whole
I was saying.
campaign is actually a Donnie Darko campaign. We've got to go back and raid the first campaign. That's how it starts.
We're the bandits.
Oh,
That'd be
no.
fun.
I can't tell you how much that would make me happy.
Well,
We're all going to turn into weird chaos bug creatures.
it's gonna be
Bunny
great.
creatures, bunny creatures.
So
Hello,
you
darkness, my old friend.
so you want to sleep, right? You want to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Okay.
to meditate and sleep.
So you'll meditate, you'll sleep, you'll go through your whole routine. Some people will try to spy on other people and see what they're doing, and it'll be awkward yet again. And we sleep. Mohag cleans up the cat pee that's all over the apartment. The cat purrs and curls up next to Heironimous. Heironimous, how do you sleep typically? What do you do?
Heironimous tends to curl up into the fetal position in his little threadbare blanket that he uses
Okay.
when
Then
he sleeps.
So while you're curled, the cat, once you fall asleep, will like nestle within your arms maybe folded up. Will try to find a way to press itself underneath one of the elbows and
He'll
curl up
cuddle
right there with
Kitty
you.
for sure.
How big is this cat compared to Heironimous?
You are small,
like-
but yeah.
I mean, it's got to be like the size of a Saint Bernard to a human being.
Yeah, I would say so, probably, yeah.
As Eris
So
comes
it-
back from her meditation and she sees Heironimous asleep with the cat under a threadbare blanket, she will bring him a better blanket and just like cover them up.
The cat will sense you coming and just kind of like purr as you do that. Kind of nods at you in like appreciation.
He's like, thanks, mommy, I missed you.
He says, "Mom."
We're learning so much about Heironimous every day.
We're,
I love
we're
it.
learning so much about everybody right now.
This is
It's
peak
great.
role play. This is
Yeah.
just the little things.
This is what happens when I haven't stabbed anything in 3 episodes. It's been
It's
a
a
month.
story.
Four.
He's itching.
I'm
Four.
scratching.
He's itching. All right, so we sleep. It's dark out. You know, the keep is on alert, but there's not much light outside, so it's pretty dark. All of a sudden, give me what's your passive perceptions? Who sleeps like a log here?
Sure do.
You have a high passive or a low passive, Tim?
I've got a 13 passive, so relatively.
That's not bad. That's
Wow.
17.
decent.
11.
17.
passive.
I sleep like a log.
I don't
10.
sleep at all.
Yeah.
I wake up all night.
Heironimous, what's your passive?
12.
12. Okay, so you sleep pretty soundly. Skeggi, for sure.
Sorry,
You're the first to wake up.
I had to pee anyway.
Yeah, you had old man
I'm
Skeggi.
old.
You wake
I
up
peed twice already.
That's right.
to a thud. You wake up and you hear like a thud. Something maybe is on the roof, so you immediately think it's Eris, comes from above you. You look over to Eris's bedroll. She's in it.
Like something small and hard hitting, or something big and heavy.
Relatively heavy.
Like a hammer fall or a body.
Relatively heavy. It's hard to tell what. Give me a perception check.
Oh, that's persuasion. That's perception. 15.
You hear similar thuds outside as the window carries the sound carries through the window. It sounds like different noises. This one sounds maybe like wood splintering outside.
Oh shit! Wake up! We're being attacked. Everybody. I say that. I run to the window and look.
And you can see the guards on the roof, the rampart, are like frantic, running. One person gets to what maybe is the corner of one of the ends of the rampart and blows the horn, sounding the alarm, and more thuds you hear them. Everybody's up now. You get to the windows, maybe even go outside, and you can see the full scope of what's happening here. Another guard calls down, "Do you see?" You hear, gets cut off. "Do you hear?" Another one, shouting going on. "What is it? What is it?" And then another thud. Let's see, Skeggi, you were at the window, so you get to the window, and what looks like half of a horse flies down past the window to the floor. You look outside, lots of small objects are being hurled over. Some of you get outside, you can see limbs, human limbs, a harness, like the running gear of a wagon, a crate of apples, things like that. The smell hits you immediately. There's blood in the streets. People are screaming. The caravan has arrived.
Yep.
What do you do?
I sprint to the opening in the wall after grabbing all my stuff.
Is
You
everybody
mean
doing
the
something
opening
similar?
No.
in the city wall?
Shoot,
We're gonna
wait.
follow
Bob, hold on. Do we have
I-
armor on?
I was gonna say
do
there's
not.
no chance Sasori was not wearing his armor. I was so ready to leave.
You cannot wear armor when you sleep, though.
Well, that,
Or
No,
otherwise,
then I didn't sleep. I only need 4 hours anyway.
that's not true.
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
No, but if in the rules though, if you don't get 8 hours of a long rest without your armor, then you get like a level of exhaustion.
I only need that meditative thing.
Yeah, you're the half elf or whatever, but you need to not do that with your armor on.
I'm throwing my armor on.
How long does that take?
10 minutes.
I think for you it's 10 because you wear heavier armor, right?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do it nice and slowly because I told you so.
Okay.
Great. I'm gonna grab my shield and the hammer and go, I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
Probably throw
Everybody
your
else?
gambeson on and get padded armor quickly.
I don't know if I have padded armor.
If you have plate or scale or anything like that, you have a gambeson.
Gameplay wise,
under it.
doesn't really matter. You can say that you're putting on like your under armor essentially.
Great, sounds good. I'll put on whatever I can to go as quick as possible.
I'll follow
Trademarked.
Barak out.
Trademark under armor.
Well, shit. Since Barak is running, Sasori's gonna be embarrassed, and now he's gonna go too. But I'm gonna pack everything. I'm gonna hold everything on my body. I'm not leaving any armor in
I mean,
here.
we had everything set up to leave in the morning, so
Yeah, you're not. It's not like you
Rucksack
have
with,
to.
like armor
totally
hanging off,
flat-footed.
running around pots and
Yeah,
pans,
you're not
hanging
totally
on the side,
flat-footed.
armor and stuff.
I think
Okay.
we were airing it out a little bit, right? Like,
Yeah. So you rush. I think everybody's
Well,
in the same
thank you,
boat here.
yes.
If I'm speaking out of turn for you, let me know. But it sounds like everybody wants to go and see what's going on. So you get your things, whatever you can, quickly don hastily, and you head towards the hole near Gertrude's stable. Mohag will also come along. He's going to bring his axe and his pack, but he'll leave his armor as well. The rest of you start to head. Oh,
Oh, sorry. Just on the way, I want to cast Aid. Me, Sasori, and I look at Eris and offer, like with my hand, I guess, glowing with a little magic, to cast Aid.
She's very frantic. She's like thrown off by what's happening, very concerned, very worried. And she will look at you in the eyes, maybe for the first time ever, because she's kind of avoided eye contact. And then after a moment, she'll do a little nod and reach out her hand to take yours.
Great. So Sasori, Eris, and I all get plus 10 to our max HP.
so we don't have the temp anymore, right?
This
No,
is not
that takes 10 minutes.
What from yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah,
this is not temp. Yeah.
Sorry, could you repeat the amount again?
10
10.
to your max.
10. Okay.
All right. So you head towards Gertrude's and you get to the large opening. There are guards now. You know, the horns are blasting. The guards are firing back with what they could. You know, mostly long bows. They have a couple of, you know, maybe longer range, you know, pseudo ballistas, but it's nothing fancy. This is not a outpost that is, you know, prepared for this type of a war. And as you get to the opening, you can see outside, it's a long ways from here because, of course, you'll have to traverse down the road. But down off towards the forest edge of the Whispering Woods is giants. You can tell, even though it's dark, you can see shadows in the moonlight. You can sense the bulk of them. There are probably, at a glance, you might see half a dozen giant figures, but you also hear the sounds of other creatures, beasts, perhaps even the orcs roaming amongst their feet. There's catapults that are being dragged as they are heading back towards the wooded tree line. The keep guards are out of range at this point. It looks like they have sent a clear message.
Eris will survey what's happening and say under her breath, "It's just like last time." Referring to the catapults.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If only we were outside and behind them, we could do something.
Why are they attacking and then leaving, though? They clearly have an entryway. They could breach the keep relatively easily, it seems like. Why leave?
Well, it's not that easy. You would probably know, Erik. You know, it's the hole that they blasted with like a boulder last time. Would still require giants, even though they're pretty tall, to climb a considerable amount. They don't really. The road isn't really meant for them, and so it's not so easy exactly. But you're right. This doesn't seem like they were intending on destroying the keep. This night.
Still, yeah. Is it simply are we something like, as Erik, like, are the giants just sending a message? And if so, like, what is this message?
They're trying to frighten us.
Glendor and a retinue of soldiers march towards the gate, and he sees you all there, and he says, "The cowards, they're retreating back into the woods." He looks out the hole and is analyzing what to do next.
Indeed. What do you think they're doing, Glendor?
Looks like they've found our caravan. There's like a dead half of a horse right near the gate.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing the long game, he says. Clever, actually, for someone of their intellect.
Is there any other signs of the caravan? Any like is the caravan completely destroyed? Is there any supplies or survivors?
Yeah, you can assess now as maybe morning. As there's maybe a bit of light from the moon, and maybe it's starting to get a little bit light out. There's items, nothing of like great value that looks like is, like I said, maybe a crate of apples that's smashed, and maybe like jewels that might have been scattered, and refugees are like tearing pearls, like necklaces apart, and grabbing at gemstones that obviously the value doesn't matter here, but in another life could matter.
I want to find Butts and get him to get his men, or at least part of them, to gather up the horse flesh and get it to Bumbo or somebody who can cook it. We have starving people here, and we've just gotten a delivery of meat.
That's a great point. Yeah, so you can facilitate that. Butts, I imagine, he's definitely coming out in his like long johns, and he's not ready for this. He's not in his armor either. He's got it half strapped on, sword just like wildly out. He's trying to button buckles, and he's not ready for this. But he agrees with you, and he'll start motioning to people to grab the horse meat.
That meat won't keep anyone right in our bellies.
He's barking orders. Get the meat to the goat. To the goat. Wake Wickman.
Glendor, this isn't a sustainable method of getting supplies to the keep. Do you have any ideas, any plans for getting more supplies here?
We need you to leave now. There's not much time. You need to go north.
I understand, but
to the giants.
Great. We will be doing that immediately. However, do you have an answer to that question? Do you have any plans for getting supplies to the keep?
This is all Voss's fault.
Why is that?
I'll handle it. He didn't let us out. We used to have patrols on the road. He stopped that.
How many men do we have to lose?
We have 150 strong.
I believe you are maybe one of the bravest soldiers I've met, but my understanding is you lost 60 in the last fight. You can't sustain battles losing that many men when you have 150. I appreciate the courage, and it is the Hyperius way, the way of the light, I understand, but you need to think more sustainably about the people here. After all, many of them were my flock.
Give me a persuasion check.
No. An 11.
We'll manage. But what's going to save us is killing the giants. Here, take this. He hands you, and grabs your hand, and in the palm places a stone. The stone has a small little sun engraved into it. He says, I have another just like it. We can communicate with this. When you find where these giants are holed up, let us know.
Yes.
We'll send the full force of the keep.
All right. We'll let you know as soon as we learn more.
Well, Barak,
yeah, I'll kind of walk back to the group.
while Barak is having that conversation, can I want to just try to ID the survivors and see if they are familiar to me, or the bodies. I guess probably not many survivors have the.
Nah, nobody's familiar to you, but yeah, I mean they're just kind of ripped up bodies, limb from
Mixed
limb.
emotions on that.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Glendor is telling the guards to open the gates. Has a brief argument with them to open the gates. I don't care what Voss thinks. That sort of terse discussion, but eventually they'll open. You'll have time to get your things, any armor, don them in the moment. And as the light kind of shines in the morning light, you head out of the keep.
Before we leave, I turn to Glendor and I say, I was wrong about you. I like your style, but maybe small parties to go out and get meat from the wilds is better than one large party. Clearly, these giants have read their S-Un T-Zu, and they understand that attacking a walled city is never a good idea. They're going to wait until you die.
Do you know the teachings of Sun? He's a brave follower of Hyperius.
S-Un T-Zu was something I must learn many times as a young fighter.
Yes. Yes, everyone in the Bearers of the Sun was happy when he chose that name, specifically.
Don't die here. This is the place of death. Fight. Win.
May
Survive.
Hyperius guide your way. He does a classic, puts his hand on each of your shoulders, if you'll allow it, and does a quick prayer to
I
Hyperius.
will not allow it.
I slowly headbutt him, not knowing that that's what you're not supposed to do. I have no idea. So he puts aside, I put my hands on his shoulders, and I kind of go to tap our foreheads, and I think we headbutt accidentally.
It's an awkward moment, but he prays for you nonetheless. He'll pray for Barak. He'll pray for Heironimous. He'll have to kneel down to get to your shoulder length. The cat hisses at him as he does it, but puts his hand on your shoulder.
It's not a good sign.
It's not like a dog not liking him, but it's not good.
As he's getting to where I am in this line, maybe I'm standing next to Skeggi or something and he's praying for Skeggi, I'll slip back and then go towards the front of the line, all the people he's already prayed for.
Fair enough.
Awesome.
Classic.
He says, may Hyperius guide you and your feline friend.
Yeah, I'm walking out.
Yeah, and may the light guide you and the keep, and I'll walk away.
All right.
Cool. While we are getting our stuff together, I don't actually want to spend time talking to you all here for 10 minutes, but I want to say that I, appreciate that we're all going out together, and that, that I would lay my life on the line for everyone here, and some inspiring speech, and everyone gets 11 points. I think when I say I lay my life on the line, I try to catch Eris's eye, but I'm almost embarrassed at that point. Yeah.
Okay. So everybody except for Mohag, right?
That is true.
Okay, great.
Why? I had
So-
12 last time.
So mean.
Definitely 11.
Says 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Mohag
Well,
comes
I can
back.
only give it to 6 people. It's not like I'm not giving
Yeah.
it to Mohag.
Well,
Well, and again, that's if Eris will accept.
He waits until Mohag goes to pee behind a tree.
That's right. Exactly. Mohag
Actually-
comes back.
What?
She-
What I missed?
She accepted your aid in the moment.
Sure.
Do you mention Hyperius in your speech?
I probably would say something about the light.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely some of that.
She'll slip away again and say,
Okay, fair enough.
I will gather some supplies. Mohag, would you mind staying here and just gathering up my rations for me?
Sure
From
thing.
the
While I go
cupboards?
pee.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Can handle that.
So Mohag will get the 11. Yeah.
Oh, I love when we get this blessing in the morning. You hear as you walk away towards, the woods, whatever. Okay, so perfect. So you're headed off north. Heironimous, as you leave the keep and you get to the Whispering Woods, your necklace. You feel it. You feel energy coming to it. And you look at it. It may be even, I don't know, glowing is not the right word, but maybe like humming, and you feel it. No sound, but it's definitely energized. What do you do?
I'll hold it out and turn to see if it increases as I turn.
Give me a survival check with advantage. Nat 20. Look at you. Oh my god.
Huh.
Yeah, you don't even need the second roll. Nat 20. Yeah, you get the sense that this item, you've attuned to it, of course. You know that it guides you towards a direction. You feel that sort of world tree that you had seen in your dream is the destination. It's something that you just innately know, being attuned to this item, this necklace. The gnarled root points you northeast.
All right, and I'll point that way. This is the direction. Let's go. I've had enough of this place.
Yeah. Mohag says, "How do you know that?"
Shut up, you dolt. Nice haircut.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Eris did it, actually, and he starts to explain it. It's called the Mohawk. And the scene kind of ends as he's walking and explaining the haircut.
it doesn't look like a bird, you idiot.
And that'll be the last retort when he finishes, and he's so happy about it, and then it's just an insult right at the end. Got him.
That was Sasori speaking in Heironimous' voice.
Oh. So, a few days go by. There's no giant patrols. You don't see any. You've followed. Actually, this necklace is pointing in the direction of through the Whispering Woods that the giants were heading from the tree line, like they were headed north, probably towards the northeast. So you maybe expected at some point to catch up to them or to even see a giant patrol, but it's been relatively quiet. Tim, you haven't heard any whispers in your ears. Everything through the Whispering Woods has been quite a peaceful journey at this point.
Are we
three.
passing by the caves?
No, it actually kind of. So I'll bring us to the map so we can just kind of show the direction. We're actually going to go off the wilderness map. So
It's a whole new world, right?
It is. It's a whole new world. Exactly.
A whole new world.
So the keep is here. All right, and let me just switch this over so our viewers can see. So the keep is down here. The giants attacked from the woods, the tree line here. You didn't head as far east as, let's say, Quascaton or the caves. You kind of kept heading more centrally north on the map.
Oh, through the woods.
Through the woods, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And night has come. Days go by. It's been about 3 days of hiking pretty steadily. You've probably gone somewhere in the range of like maybe 50 miles at this point. The terrain has gotten rockier, no doubt. That's something that you've noted further up in this mountain range. It's going to get steeper, rockier, but you've been able to follow the necklace, and it's kind of guided you through some pretty easy to traverse routes. And at some point, in this remote corner of Ilmith, the roots, the ground, that you see on the ground, are starting to get bigger. It looks as though the forest is ending, and the area is kind of just a tangle of desolate, gnarled up roots. Some of these roots are so big that they are bigger than trees that you've seen back down south. You haven't seen any, like, ruins, because you know that there used to be a civilization here, and I know Barak and Erik actually had a vision in jail where they saw, like, ancient ruins and giant, like, bugs fighting against these settlements there. But you don't see any sign of that yet. You just kind of see, like, dead plants, ashen ground. This must be the desolate area of old Ilmith that was, the legends have claimed it's been taken over by demons. And like I said, the roots are so big and starting to get bigger by every mile. I'm going to place this on a map here. I believe
Hey, Bob, would
everybody
you
has...
say the roots are giant?
They are giant, but bigger than giant. Enormous.
They're like tree,
massive.
but they are like tree roots
Yeah,
growing across the surface.
right.
Do they grow to giant trees, or
Well,
do they just run along the surface of the ground?
Yeah, that's the thing. They
Indefinitely.
kind of run along the surface of the ground. They are, but they're even on the ground. Their height is bigger than some trees that you've seen. The forest seems to have ended though, and you're just kind of like between, you're in like a little valley. There's peaks of mountains that you can see in the distance, but now these roots even kind of obscure your view. So I put you at the bottom corner of the map. I'm going to tag everybody here. Do you see your tokens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Just a quick update with the tokens. I have changed some permissions on them so that, because I think some of them didn't have light from the previous game. I've updated your token, Erik Lavernus, to represent your new form. Do you see it?
Yes, just like the artist formerly known as Prince. I love it. Thank you.
And it's
Printable Heroes.
The man from Minnesota
Purple.
himself. I love
Yep. Purple Rain. Printable Heroes, everybody. Check it out. Links in the description. Great Patreon to be a part of. And so that's you. I also, let's see here. We have, I think Eris's token was shown at the first scene, but, we didn't really spend time looking at it. But there's your token, Eris. All right. And I'm still on the search for a Mohag token that's going to fit. This is the Mohag token from In Search of the Unknown, not the one with the man bun, the one with the mullet. But got to find the right
Okay.
one. I'm not settled on this yet. So, all right. Any questions? You good?
excellent.
Okay.
Deal with the cockroach.
Oh, right. You can probably bring him in though. Am I not? Maybe
And the cat.
the cat is in Heironimous' square. The cat does not leave your bag. In fact, the cat has been resistant to like really even leaving your side. In the nighttime, anytime you've been sleeping, it's curled up right next to you. So no token necessary for the cat.
Okay.
Okay. let's begin. We can just narratively tell me where you're going to go. I'll move you because it's going to be much more difficult to do this on a map of this size. But the tree root that you have on your neck, Heironimous, is still pointing northeast. And now you look at it; it has a glow to it. It's a faint green glow, but it's getting brighter the last mile or so that you've been traveling.
Did I sense that this thing did anything other than point in the directions?
No. When you identified it, that's what you sensed that it did. It directed you to maybe its place of origin.
All right. Northeast.
Okay. There's a big tree root here in your way, though, so it looks like there might be some sort of path to the. It would be the east. It looks like it's a little bit thinner to the north, but the large tree trunk in front of you is definitely obscuring your path. You could also climb it. So, how would you like to progress here?
So that's a tree that goes up.
Yeah, this right here, it's a
tree
tree
trunk
root,
going
but it's
up.
just a big one, and it's, like I said, bigger than trees that you've seen in the south. So, obscures your way completely.
I will climb on top of whatever tree root is nearest to us and see if I can get more visibility.
Give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna join Eris if I see her climbing. I can't let someone else be cool without me.
Give me an athletics check.
Would you take acrobatics, or it has to be athletics?
Sure, for you, acrobatics is fine, actually.
For me, acrobatics?
No.
Oh. That's a 12.
Is that double standard? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Good.
I'm standing below Sasori.
You catch me because I got a 5.
Eris, you can describe your ascent, and after you do that, I will describe Sasori's.
I mean, it takes her a second to figure out maybe how to scale this thing, like which direction to go, but she scales it pretty gracefully and quickly.
Okay, I'll place you to the top here. You can see over the root. Now that you get there, again, this might be 30 to 40 feet up. So you climb it within one movement, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she bounds up this thing. She's finding some footing at first, but then once she does, she's up. Sasori, you got Barak. He's like, just put your foot here, and he's you slide right back down. Doesn't work. Eris, give me a perception check as you finally get over the route here. It's daytime. It's like maybe midday, but it is dark because of all the shadows cast by these large roots.
18 for perception.
There's creatures that you see when you come over head here. It looks as though there was a creature kind of halfway in the ground. Hard to tell exactly what it was because of the shadows, and it's even further than maybe your sight would allow here. So you might not see it on the screen, but you see whatever creature it was. You saw mostly eyes, like glowing, bright yellow eyes, and it sunk down into the ground.
How many eyes?
2.
Just 2. Okay.
I think so. I'll confirm that, but yes. Nope. No, sorry. 6.
Whoa.
Ah, okay. Glad I asked.
6 eyes.
Just as deftly as she had made her way and climbed up the route, she will scale her way back down the route, and she'll tell the group what she saw. There was something in the ground, and as soon as I looked at it, it went back down, but it had 6 glowing eyes. I don't know if there's more. Bob, was there more than one, or was it just the one?
You saw more than one. You saw at least 2 of them.
Okay. There seem to be many of these creatures over the routes.
Big creatures, small creatures.
Hard to tell from the distance, but bigger than you. That's for sure.
Okay.
Large
You just
enough
saw
to be
you just saw
concerned
part of
about.
their body as well.
All right, then let's not go that way.
So which way would you like to go?
Keep our
So
arms
they're
and armor with
and
us
they
also.
were on the other side of this route.
Yeah, maybe.
Which
Uh,
so this
these-
is laying flat on the ground, going in either direction.
Yeah, it's a big root of a tree, but it's so tall. It's like 30 to 40 feet up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Onward, and Sasori starts marching straight forward
Look
towards
at
where
how,
the gap is and the smallest root.
gap.
Okay, so like this way towards the
Which way
right.
does Hyro think we should go?
He said northeast, right?
Yeah, he did say northeast.
Yeah,
so
well,
if
we
you
can
want
go north or east. So
North,
Yeah.
please.
north through the tangle here.
It looks easier to climb. I look at Hyro. Does he agree?
No, east.
Okay,
All right,
Excellent.
I turn around and listen complicitly.
I'll move your tokens. It'll be easier, and if you want a specific order, I'll let you do it before anything bad would happen to you. I wouldn't mess you that way.
Well.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm moving you east if it's the direction Hyro goes. He starts to walk this way. The cat is kind of peering over your shoulder, purring in your ear. And Cockroach, what is Cockroach doing?
I said cockroach high to try to get advantage, and I can't see. I need to get vision for him.
Oh, for Cockroach?
Yeah,
Okay, do you want to spend your turn looking through his eyes?
yeah. I'm gonna kind of
Okay.
send him up to figure out which way to go.
Okay, you should be able to see through him now.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So he's like what, 60 feet up, I guess.
Yeah, he's higher than the roots, exactly. And he'll look down, and without a doubt, he can see the holes that are in the ground. You can see through his eyes and see the holes yourself. It looks as though there's some sort of burrowing creatures that live here. And as you move further north, Cockroach you can see through his eyes and see that there's a burrowing, like mound of earth being shifted as something is coming towards you from the northwest, about here.
All right. I'll say
is
to the northwest. Look out.
this a rock or
A
is
rock.
that a dinosaur skull?
That is a rock. It's a rock. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanna make sure.
I'm going to
draw
place
my
a token
sword.
of an enemy. I'm going to place a token right here as you call it out. You're able to see the creature kind of peeks its head up. You can see the multiple eyes glowing yellow. It's some sort of like burrowing, scaly creature, and it has these like sort of like I said, glowing eyes, and it continues to burrow towards you. We're going to roll initiative. It has not surprised you. You were aware of it. Roll initiative.
Woo! I got to put my armor back on. Okay.
All right, 22 for Skeggi, 7 for Hyro, Sasori an 8, Erik a 5,
Yeah.
Barak a 13, and Eris a 16. We're going into combat, everybody. You may begin. You know, though, Eris, there were at least 2, and you see 1 burrowing towards you. This is technically underground right now, though. I just wanted to put the token there, and you get the chance to see it. But it is underground right now. Let's go to Skeggi. You're up.
Okay. These squares are 10 feet.
They are, yeah. So
Okay,
I made
so-
your characters small enough to do it the right way.
5, 10, 15, 20. Am I kind of up on this thing now?
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's too much of an inconvenience, that route.
Okay.
But yeah.
I just want to be off the ground in case things are going to burst out of the ground.
Yep, that looks like you're maybe 5
and-
feet off the ground, yeah.
Okay, lovely. Okay, and then I'm going to whip around with my crossbow, and if I can see something to shoot at, I'll shoot it, and if I can't, I will shoot the first bug-looking thing or other strange creature
Sure.
that bursts from the ground.
Okay, great.
So-
Excellent. All right,
I will
let's
hold that
do
action.
let's do Eris. You're up.
Okay, I will try to run up to the creature.
Again, it's
And-
burrowing though, so just know it's not like
Oh.
I put it there so you know where the burrow is and that you could see it, but it's burrowing.
Can I use my action to try to feel the vibrations of the ground to see where it might be heading to, where it might pop up?
Give me insight check maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, this seems right.
Only 11.
You would assume it's coming for closest target, which has got to be And I'll let you position yourselves, everybody. I would imagine it was Heironimous and Barak in the front. Maybe I'll put just you right here. Does that seem like where you would be?
No,
Yeah, I would be in front probably.
Well, Hyro, you were leading, or were you just kind of calling the
I
shots?
was like pushing Barak
Pushing.
in the
Okay.
right direction.
There we go. And Mohag would probably be close to you as well.
I like that.
Erik and Sasori, are you good where you are, or do you want to be somewhere else?
That's fine for me.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's probably going for Barak, is what you would assume,
Okay. Okay.
which is right
Um,
where Barak wants him, I'm sure.
All right.
That's. So as my action, I'm gonna move, I guess, up closer to Barak. Then
Okay. Move your token.
I'll be right there ish.
Great. Excellent. Let's see here. And also, I'm just going to give you, because you were looking and purposely analyzing, I'm going to give you a perception check as well. This is not a action on your turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nat 20.
You can sense as you were looking for this one that there's another one headed from the opposite direction, like kind of to the northeast, headed your way.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
place- Another token there.
So I'm assuming Barak is facing towards the one that is visible. She'll face her back to him, facing the one that's coming for
Okay,
them.
perfect. All right. Assuming you alert him, or
Yeah.
maybe not.
She'll-
I don't know.
No, she would. I think
Okay.
she'd maybe point with her quarterstaff and say, "Over there."
Okay, great. And then we go to Barak Helios.
Barak is going to cast Shield of Faith on himself. And
Bonus action?
step up right here and say, "Come on, you worthless worms!" And like smack his shield and stomp the ground, and is like trying to get some vibrations. And he will run it back to the dodge. And,
Dodge
yeah,
action. Yeah.
Dodge.
Mhm.
He's trying to get attention and dodge.
Great, excellent. All right, so we dodge, and then we go to Sasori.
Yeah, so Sasori's gonna turn the corner and try to do the same thing. Let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can make it there.
Oh. Never mind.
I know. I should be coming towards you, but hey, this is what I would do. I've been pemped up. Let's do some stabbing. So I'm going to attack with my longsword first.
Okay, go for it.
It's well, that's weird. Shield of Faith came after that. That's a 12 to hit.
Yeah, that looks like a 12. Yeah. Yeah, Shield of Faith must have just loaded. But
Sorry,
yeah, go
it
ahead.
just came through.
Does that hit? It's a big
12
creature.
A 12 does not hit, and additionally, because of the ground, I'm counting it as like cover, essentially.
Yeah.
It's hard. You stab your sword, even though you're good at stabby, it just gets a mound of dirt as the thing kind of brushes off your attack.
Yeah, so that's a lot. So I'm feeling that. So I'm going to attack now with my second attack with my dagger.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, not
And that's-
your knight.
And that's going to suck. So I'm going to now action surge, bonus action, get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Because my weapons don't work. Too many weeks of not attacking everything. And I'm going to move back to Barak. So that's going to be
Okay.
5, 10, 15. I feel like Barak's going to move forward, but I'm just going to tuck in next to
Okay.
Barak. Let me go mark those things off.
All right. Couple of
Guys, it's still covered by dirt. Don't stab the dirt. That didn't work.
This is giving me Jeff Goldblum vibes in Jurassic Park when like Grant is like doing the right thing, Barak's out there dodging, ready to go, and you just go over here, over here.
It's so total.
That's all I got.
Sorry, Barak. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
this is
Oh
great.
wait. Oh wait. Guys, remember, don't stab the dirt.
Skeggi, your ready to action goes off as the creature leaps into the air.
Okay.
Both of them are doing it. Do you want to
I'll go for the
attack
nearer
this
I
one
guess.
or
Yeah.
the one attacking Sasori?
The one on our right,
Okay.
just because it's the closer one. Okay,
Okay.
so.
Oh!
Oh!
Yeah.
That'll
Skeggi
do.
aim. Look at this.
Yahtzee!
Nice.
Okay, I assume that hits.
You do. Let me just give you a little cinematic view here. So the burrowing proceeds towards Barak. Both the creatures kind of resurface a bit, like the shark fin coming up in the water. They resurface a bit. You can see the eyes and the scales, and then these creatures leap into the air. They're long. They don't necessarily look like snakes or like worms per se. They have little stubby legs that looks like that's how they burrow. Very sharp talons on them. But you notice that they are quite sickening looking. They look almost demonic in nature and very unnatural to the area. And your shot hits one of them right in one of the eyes. The yellow goes out, splat. And what's the total damage with your sneak attack?
Well, let's find out. Let's see.
Oh my god.
11 and Jesus God.
And
Well
So
done.
the critical hit is 11. The sneak attack with a crit seems to be. I'm trying to figure out exactly how it does this.
do you get
Oh, and I got a
46 at this level?
Yes, I do, and I get rerolls for piercing. The piercing.
That's what the
feat.
reroll was. Yeah.
Uh,
So instead of it being, I see it. So
so I think it's 30. I think it's 41.
it factored
think.
it in. It looks like.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
I'm
41.
done for the campaign. It's not going to get any better than that. So I can
Wow.
retire right there.
That was a
still
shot.
Only 3d6. You're killing it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, he's straight rogue, so yeah. That's great. Excellent job, Skeggi. You hit this one. It's wounded. It continues its pursuit to Barak. Barak, let's see. What's your AC with dodging? Sorry, not with dodging. What's your AC with
24, and I'm dodging.
yeah, Shield of Faith and dodging. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go to. Yeah. Here's the attack. All right. Let's see.
Bob is 45.
45. Okay, I'll add it.
Yeah.
Actually, Barak, it's not. This is not a attack. It's a saving throw. I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Awesome. Do I get advantage?
For Peerless Athlete or something?
No, just because I was like so ready for it.
Yeah.
22.
Well, that's good enough to succeed. So you're not knocked prone, so that's okay.
Awesome.
You're going to take half of this damage as its body, though, like barrels into you. So you take half of the damage. Let me do this real quick.
Word.
"12 bludgeoning and 11 slashing, so half both of those would end up being 5 and 6. You take 11 damage.
Okay.
All right. This is like a saving throw effect sort of thing.
Yeah.
It lands in your, like kind of near your space.
Sure.
Okay. And then same going for Skeggi. Oh, sorry,
I'm
not
sorry,
Skeggi.
I was
Sasori.
doing math.
Sasori.
So I can't protect him, right? 'Cause it's not.
It's
an
not
attack,
an attack, correct?
right?
Yeah.
And you have +3 on this because you're within my aura.
Okay. So Sasori, give me a strength or dexterity saving throw. It's actually your choice. I told Barak strength because it's obviously strength. It's dexterity, I assume, for you.
Okay, you're right. +5 versus +0.
Okay, so 18 succeeds, so no issues here, but you take, just like Barak did, half of the damage. Now I rolled a 10 for the bludgeoning, so that halves to 5, and 19 for the slashing, so that ends up halving to 10. No, 9, you round down. So take 9 and 5.
Can I uncanny dodge that as a reaction?
Sure, yeah, so that would be half of 15,
14.
which would be 7. Yeah, half of 14, 7. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Unless that says from like an attack roll or
That's
something.
what I
but
was reading right now. I have it. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
So no, this is not. It's more of like an area effect. It's not a.
All right.
Yeah. No, you can't. So you're going to take the. You're going to take the
Full-
15 essentially.
Full 15.
Yeah, full 15.
Got it.
All right, and Skeggi, I'm making that correction. 46 total. You said, right?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, that
Yeah,
creature is
I-
actually bloodied.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
Not
that's good.
important, but I'm just
Very
I'm
no,
learning
very
how this feat
important.
works.
No, very important. So
Okay.
that creature is bloodied. All right, let's go jump down to Heironimous and then Erik.
All right, Hyro is going to send Cockroach to help that one.
Mhm.
I'm gonna fall back to this way. How far are these? How do I measure how far? Is there? It doesn't matter. I'll still
I was
go
just
there.
counting.
They're all
10 per.
yeah. Each big square is 10 feet, but you're on the
Okay.
5-foot side. So yeah.
All right, I'll just go there. I'll go here, and I'm gonna throw a firebolt at this one.
Okay, go for it.
Uh, 17.
You hit. Your mic may be a little far away, by the way. No, 2? You only get 1 dice? Oh my god, you rolled 2 1s.
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh no.
That's terrible.
Uh-oh. Start of the campaign rolls. All right, we're saving it for the finale.
What?
Oh man. Anything else
If
from
we
Hyro?
make it there.
All right, Hyro, if you're good where you are. What about Hawk? Your hawk? Your owl?
Cockroach
Cockroach?
is aiding against this one.
Okay, great. And then we'll jump down to Mohag. He'll go next. Mohag will take advantage of this. And he'll swing with his axe. Mohag's it's actually pretty good for him to have advantage, so this will be good for him. Let's see what he gets. With advantage, he gets a 23 that'll hit
Third guy.
for a total of... I'll roll it here.
Is that
It's going to be
'cause Hawk's
15
feet-
damage. Not bad.
That mohawk is giving him the
That was-
speed and agility that he needed all this time.
That's right.
Right,
It's
it
more
was
aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic.
Yes, it's streamlined.
Okay. Next up, we go to Erik Lavernus. You're the final in the order.
All right, I would like
Skeggi,
to.
you're on deck.
Excuse me. You cast a second level. Is the one on the left like fully out of the ground? Is he still like relatively exposed?
They both had to expose themselves to do their leap.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna cast a second level guiding bolt on the one on the left then.
Okay.
Does a it misses. It misses.
8 misses, yes.
It misses bad.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
and I'm gonna use my my action to just move the rest of the way to get
Okay.
away from where they can hit me on my own.
Okay, great. So that's the end of the round. Erik repositions after a failing guiding bolt. We go to the top of the order. Everyone, just for sake of time here, I just want to, we're at 10:30 on the East Coast. We're going to do one more round of combat and see where the combat is, and then we'll probably pause here. Okay, so let's go to Skeggi first. Eris, you're on deck.
I guess I'll plug it again.
Okay.
Should I shoot the other one since I'm? Nah, I'll just shoot.
Eh,
this one.
do it.
You're going to get sneak
I'm just-
attack either way because you have friends abound. But
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll shoot the one that's already hurt. We'll try and just take it out.
Love it.
15.
15 misses.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
15 misses. Their armor, their hard armor shell protects them.
Is there anything else I want to do? I will now turn my attention towards the other one, and I will use my bonus action to insightfully fight it.
Okay. I'll make
Just
my
for
check.
Future reference. And
I think you win automatically.
probably
That was a 3.
17. Yeah,
Yeah.
I won just on my bonus. I didn't
Exactly.
roll.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And,
you get a sense for where it's going. You're analyzing its motions, its movements. You got a lock on it.
20. I'm going to kind of move around to here to
Yep.
get where I can get a clearer shot and not hit my friends.
Yeah, staying on the
Okay.
elevated route, kind of moving away from
Right.
the fray. Yep. Okay. Great. Eris, you're up, and then Barak on deck.
Sounds good. Sorry, my cat is sitting right in front of me, trying to get on top of me.
There's the cat.
There's the cat. Here she is.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be with Heironimous.
I know. It's funny when you were describing how she like won't leave his side. My cat literally will not leave my side right now. So, good stuff. Would it be possible, Bob, to try to run and climb up one of these things to get to its head?
Definitely.
I would love to do that on the one that is closest to me.
Okay. Give me I'm going to have to do an opposed check here. You can give me acrobatics. It's going to use athletics to see if you can do this. It does have a head like towards the front, so it is kind of like vulnerable a little bit towards the back.
25.
Nice.
And it rolled a 5 on the die, even with its pretty decent roll stats. It's not going to be allowed to keep you off. So go ahead. You're on top of it. What do you do?
I will bash it with my quarterstaff
Go for it.
in the head, as hard as I can.
With great style.
With great style. It's very graceful and elegant bashing happening here. And she'll be using some key points for sure to make some other unarmed strikes. That's a 17.
That hits.
So that'll be, one-handed or two-handed. I haven't thought about this. I'm gonna say two-handed. She's like, yeah.
Naturally, yeah.
Naturally,
of course.
well,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
remember, she her unarmed strikes are
Of course.
with her
Yeah.
legs. She kicks.
Right.
So that'll be a 10 bludgeoning damage with the quarterstaff,
Yeah.
and I'll use the key point. Gets me what, 3? No,
So you get,
Two-
if I'm
two
not
more unarmed
mistaken, you already have 2 attacks base, and it gives you 2
Yes.
more. So you'd have 4 attacks.
4 attacks. Okay, so I'll do my second quarterstaff attack, and then that's a 25 to hit,
That works.
and
That
that'll be
connects.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Definitely the two-handed, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great for sure.
Okay.
And then she'll kick it, like she's kicking down with like the edge of her foot, so that it really hurts it for her underarm strikes that she's using a key point for. That'll be a 12 for the first
That will
one.
not cut it, yeah.
Okay, and then the second one, a 9 also.
Bummer.
It's got a thick skull. The kicking isn't quite getting her
Right.
there.
The two-handed staff did a number on it, though, but that was pretty good damage rolls. And then we jump down to Sasori. Stabby. Have we found a chink in the armor here? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Barak. Sasori's on deck. Oh, my gosh.
I thought
Count
so, but I
that
didn't
roll.
want to interrupt.
Count that roll.
But you can count that.
roll.
You're on mute.
You are on mute.
I'll hold on to it for when it matters. Thank you.
Nice.
The
I
fi-
see Sasori winding up, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
I finally
Barak-
hit. Like,
Barak, you're up.
Bob, I would have had to roll concentration, but I haven't done that in forever.
Oh,
what do I
it's
roll
just
for
a-
concentration?
Just a con save.
It's a con save? Okay,
Get a-
thanks. I
get above a
forgot to do
10.
that last time. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's awesome. I'm glad I rolled it there.
I'm curious.
Inspired by Eris's two-handed action, Barak, who's always has a shield with him, tosses his shield to Erik, just like tosses it on the ground. Just keep an eye on that, and we'll swing Dust Crusher two-handed at the one on the right. The one on the right. There we go. 23.
Good.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
That's a real bummer. 8 for the two-handed damage.
So just to be clear,
Wait, what?
I believe we've had this happen. I'm not sure if it's happened in this campaign. Definitely happened in the channel before. I'm almost certain that a shield cannot be removed for free. It's like a action to remove a shield. Actually.
Oh,
But for the cinematic aspect of it, I was cool with you just like, chucking it to the side, smashing in. Even the 8 damage that you just did is enough to kill the creature.
excellent. Excellent. I nod towards Skeggi. I said, that one was yours. And then I'll turn to the other one and swing away again.
Yeah. So take
Was
your
this the
step-
one I was on top of?
It is actually.
Knocked it clean out from under you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're pretty adept though. You land in classic superhero
Yeah.
pose.
Like
on the floor.
Legolas after he takes down the
Literally,
Olifant.
literally
Yes.
exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Slides down. Yep.
Black Widow, the little pose.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yes.
Bob, I hit the other one.
Damn right.
27. I assume it's
connect.
the other one. 10
Oh, yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
Sweet.
And these aren't undead, right?
They actually are.
Oh,
Hey now.
So okay, so they should actually take 1d8 extra for every hit.
Oh, because it's Dust Crusher.
Dust
yes.
Crusher does an extra d8 every time.
They
I just
are.
didn't think they were, so I think that was my. No, this was just my first 2 hits.
hmm
So they would take an extra. Great, 3 damage. Awesome. But we'll smite. We'll smite at level 2.
Okay, great.
Which
You'd add
Wait.
an extra, so it'd be 4d8.
48.
Mhm.
Okay. With an additional 19 radiant damage.
Nice roll there.
There we go.
Very nice.
Damn.
Okay. Now, the stabby. We saw a hit on the roll. What's the damage here?
I'm going to scroll up and click on that same 25. Let's see.
Yes.
What did fate have for us? That is a 7 piercing damage. Oh, not great rolls. I got a 1. All right. But
I'm seeing,
25 total.
well, 2 things. The poison does not work on these creatures. They're immune to it. However,
great.
the 13, if I'm not mistaken, is your sneak attack.
Yes, correct.
So 20.
So it would be 20 damage.
I'll take 20.
This creature is now bloodied as well. It's going to go, and it's going to attack
Wait,
you, Barak.
I have a lot more attacks.
Oh, never mind.
Stabby.
Finish your turn.
No, you don't.
Come on.
Oh,
A nat
well,
one?
no, not one.
Damn.
All right, so that was it. I mean, I can do more. I wasn't planning on wasting more. Whatever. Yeah. I'm just very disappointed in myself. So Sasori, I think, actually drops his longsword there, and it's just kind of like staring at his dagger and being like, I have one thing I can count on. And yeah, I'm not going to go into action surge right now.
No worries. Barak, I assume you want to use your disadvantage, impose your disadvantage, correct?
I can't. I threw my shield.
Oh, no shield.
Oh.
Bring it on. Let's go.
Yeah, I was telling you, technically you can't throw your shield. I'm cool if you want to retcon that. You would have it.
I'm fine with it. I don't want to like, you know.
Have
I think
Sasori die again because
Sorry.
of the decision
God.
Barak made carelessly.
How about this, Nate? Let's leave it up to fate. 50-50. Cinematically, you threw it, or rules as written, you can't throw it. Give me
Okay.
a dice roll, even or odds, you can call it. Whatever you want is in your advantage.
I'm at full HP. We'll be fine.
Evens.
Evens, go ahead.
All right,
Odds.
good. That fits. That
Okay.
fits. I made the decision. You know,
Yeah.
it's my fault.
Okay. All right. So, John, you get hit with a 22 for 38 damage as it bites you.
Yep.
Jesus.
I
And
can't
then the
repost-
second
I
the
can't
second
repost
attack is
that.
a 19. Does that hit you?
Yes, it does. 18.
So you take
Is it attacking
16
Sasori
more
both
damage.
times?
Yeah, it was attacking him before, and it's trying to, like, get him, and it's perseverating on him.
Gotcha.
16 and 38.
I can't use.
This you can. This is a regular straight up attack.
Yeah, so I'm going to use it for both of those. Or
You only use
for
it
for the first one.
The first one, which is the big one, yeah. So
Uncanny
that would have to
dodge.
19 and 16.
Okay,
So that's 35.
I'm alive.
You're alive. Excellent. And then we go to Heironimous.
Heironimous, like, whoa! I just see it bite a huge chunk out of Sasori, and I'm like, aha! I'll send in Cockroach to aid, and I'm just going to throw a firebolt at it.
Oh, a little restraint here. Eris
Yeah.
approves.
I'm not, yeah, firebolt.
Eris approves of the slow and steady approach.
Gotta think through your actions.
You have
26.
advantage, so roll it with advantage because of cockroach. Sweet, you hit. 26.
I was gunslinging. Here's the damage.
Woof.
Is that an 8?
Why is it rolling so many dice?
You get multiple dice.
Firebolt should be 2
But it-
at this level.
It rolled 4.
Well,
Yeah,
it rolled
the
2d10.
two that matter are the 1 and the 7.
Yeah, so I rolled an 8.
Yep, I got it. 8 damage. Yep, this creature is hurt for sure. Beyond bloodied. We go to Erik Lavernus.
We're going to try again for the exact same thing. We're going to try another instead of
Guide?
guiding bolt this time.
Yep.
We're going to try. Am I close enough to touch it?
Yeah.
No, we'll stick with the guiding bolt. Actually, that's a safer bet. 24 to hit.
You do.
And then
I also forgot
28.
Mohag. He'll jump in as well.
He can wait his turn. 28 radiant damage.
How much? 28?
28.
Oh my god, he's got 2 hit points left.
God.
So let Mohag clean up for us.
Technically, Mohag should have gone first, so I feel bad about this, but
let Mohawk get the final hit. He gets advantage. It's the guiding bolt too.
a 22, and even his minimum damage is going to do it. So he will slay this creature, puts his axe right between its 6 eyes,
With the Mohawk,
and he flings his mohawk back. Like the guts and whatever is ichors inside this creature just spurts out, and he stands on top of it, axe now wedged in. He pulls it out, and he says, "Well, that felt good." He looks to all of you. He said, "How was my hair?
Epically done.
How was my hair?"
It's heroic blood.
Nice.
Fantastic.
I walk
He
up
hops
and I
down.
take some of the grease off his axe and like the blood and the guts, and I rub it into his hair, and I go,
Whoa. He's back away. What do you? It's perfect right now. Perfectly coiffed.
"This is your kill. I hate to say it. You deserve this as a warrior."
I nominate this kill in honor of Erik Lavernus guiding my axe.
I
Oh, rub it out, Erik.
no, I definitely do my best here to rub this in him, or at least on his back, and I'm actually trying to be nice about it.
Yeah, maybe some of it gets in his hair, and he's like, "Oh, you're ruining it. You're ruining it." And he says, "What are these things?"
They look like the ones that Barak and I saw in our dreams, or are they different?
Yeah, very akin to those creatures. Yeah.
Ooh. Can I do a religion check to see if I know anything about them?
Please do.
Oh boy.
I would say actually it's maybe
I'll do whatever you tell me.
nature.
Okay. I know nothing about nature. I'm not really a kid who touches grass. That's a 12.
12.
He's a city boy.
Yeah.
And Erik, you realize what these creatures are. And we'll find out next week when we come back to the
no.
Borderlands for Against the Giants. Everybody, thanks for
Killed
watching.
stuff.
Yeah, we killed stuff. We'll get experience. It's great. Thanks for watching along with us. Appreciate this. YouTube chat's been great. Love having you with us on our journey. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to do all the good YouTube stuff like liking, subscribing, commenting on the actual video. Check out Discord. Maybe we'll have another flashback or memory of Heironimous. Who knows? Maybe we'll learn more of Eris's story through that. And maybe Mohag might make a Mohag journal. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yes.
More to come. Till then, though, we'll see you on the tabletop. Have a good night, everybody.